So as an extra little idea here, thought it might be cool to introduce a second part. So what's happening with that one is it's on the A section, it's basically just answering, in that hole. And it's just that. And again, what's happening is 3, 4. It starts on beat 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. And what you can do if you're not feeling that coming off the beat there on that first 16th note is once again, if you get your wrist and your motor running, you're thinking, you're subdividing those 16th notes all the time. And you can give yourself a preparation setup right on beat 2 with just a muted articulation. And that's so that's the first little line there. And then when it goes to the change, basically I doubled the part that was already there and then added on just a little harmony. So we're in, you're on A minor. And then we added this harmony on. Just some thirds on the bottom. So, but instead of, playing up here on the D string, just to have that same timbre, I played it down here. See? So that's another thing you can look at, if you're on a session or, you're recording your own guitar parts, is you can find some way to add some, a second part that could just be a harmony to the first part. And it has a very different sound than, if I were to play them both together, that's not the same tone as having that against, and then, you can pan them left and right. And then, you got these things, and it just creates a much fatter thing there, having the guitars in stereo, even playing the same part. And even if they're playing in unison, which was done a lot during, in the 80s with the doubling of guitar parts, and it just fattens them up and gives them a cool sound. And that's something also that you can experiment with.